First up, Israel is under immense pressure to halt its operations in Gaza as the war rages on. Washington has halted shipment of certain weapons to Israel. However, Israel is downplaying the U.S. arms shipment holdup. The Israeli officials have said disagreements with allies are resolved behind closed doors. Now, speaking about the munition halt, the IDF spokesperson insisted that coordination between the U.S. and Israel remains at a level that is unprecedented. Listen in.
The aid is unprecedented. The operational partnership is significant. When there are disputes, and there are, they are being resolved behind closed doors in a matter-of-fact way. We are responsible for the security interests of the State of Israel, and we are attentive to the interest of the United States in the region.
And well, amid efforts to hammer out a hostage deal with Hamas, Israel's Prime Minister and top officials are scheduled to meet with the CIA chief, William Burns. Burns has been shuttling between the capital cities of the mediating countries with stops in Cairo and Doha. As of now, all parties and mediators are in Cairo for the ceasefire talks. The Israeli military has released a video showing its troops engaging in fighting in Rafah city. Since Monday, 27 Palestinians have lost their lives in Rafah. Almost 50,000 people have left Rafah in the last 48 hours after Israel issued evacuation orders. Caving in to international pressure, Israel has said it has reopened the Kerem Shalom border crossing for humanitarian aid into Gaza. This comes days after it closed the crossings following a rocket attack by Hamas that killed 4 of its soldiers and wounded over a dozen. While the crossings in the Rafah remain closed, Kerem Shalom is operational for aid delivery. The United States has said that the construction of Gaza's aid pier has been completed and would be operational soon as well. The other 2 crossings, the Erez crossing and Gate 96, are also open. Now, in exchange of fire with Hezbollah group, Israel claimed it struck Hezbollah's buildings and infrastructure in southern Lebanon. The IDF says its mission is to create a situation in the north in which the Iran-backed group is kept away from the Israeli border.
The role of the IDF, the mission of the IDF, is to create a situation in the north, a security situation in which Hezbollah is not near the fence. And we need to create this security situation, hopefully by the beginning of the school year, so that residents have a direction and a date to aim for. But what is important is that we create the security situation before that date. Therefore, we have the direction we need to bring to it, and the reality needs to be as such that residents would feel secure to return to their homes.
And for more on this, our correspondent Jody Cohen sent us this report. Listen in.
While Hamas had said that they accepted Israel's offer, mediators are reportedly growing frustrated by Hamas's new demands. And reports say that there are some key sticking points between the two sides. For example, Israel is calling for the release of hostages in the first phase of the deal to be alive, and Hamas is saying that they could be dead or alive. Hamas wants Israel to have no say on which Palestinian security prisoners Israel releases, while Israel doesn't want to release those with most blood on their hands. And Hamas wants a permanent ceasefire before all the hostages are returned home. Israel says it would end the war after all the hostages have been returned home, as long as Hamas is no longer in power on Israel's border. And that's because Hamas has pledged to carry out more 7th of October-style massacres against Israel again and again. On Wednesday, the talks are set to continue, and it remains to be seen if a way can be worked through these large gaps. This is Jody Cohen for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.